prijete i koliko zapravo teške putove mogu prevaliti. I naravno kaže da nisu ludi kao što neki misle što idu na tako daleki i opasan put, oni su zapravo uvjereni da mogu to preći i znaju koje su njihove granice, pa tako po ovakvom vremenu kako je bilo jutros nisu ni namjeravali isploviti, čekali bi dan, dva koliko je potrebno da se vrijeme smiri, međutim baš ta birokratska odluka ih najviše zapravo iritira. Međutim, u svemu tome sada postoji jedan drugi plan da se zapravo ide obrnutim putem ne od Hrvatske prema Italiji, već od Italije prema Hrvatskoj. I told now about your actually backup plan to go from Italy to Croatia. What is that plan about?
Well, yeah, we've been told that if we try to leave, if we go more than 500 meters off the Croatian coast, in our paddles in our kayaks will be pulled off the water and arrested. So one option we have is to try from the Italian side and come this way.
Znači ako pređu više od 500 metara od naše obale, izvuće ih iz kajaka te uhititi, dakle jedno od rješenja je da krenu s druge strane.
So what we've tried to come to is a compromise. We originally wanted to do this trip unsupported because the interesting about sea kayaks is they're fully self-sufficient. We have bought all our food, we have our sleeping bags, our tents, we have all our safety equipment. A sea kayak you can live for many days on the ocean by yourself. So we wanted to do it unsupported. The compromise we're trying to come to now is we have a boat follow us, but we don't accept any help from the boat in terms of we don't sleep on the boat, we don't accept food from the boat, we don't touch the boat. We still sleep on the beaches, we still have our own food. The only thing is in emergency that they'll, pull us out of the water. So we're trying to see if we can get a boat to follow us from Italy back to Croatia and do it that way.
Shane kaže zapravo da će, ukoliko dođe do toga, morati pristati na taj kompromis da ih ipak prati motorni čamac, iako to nisu željeli su da sami sasvim pređu taj put, ali ukoliko ih bude treba pratiti motorni čamac od Italije do Hrvatske, onda će to i učiniti, s tim da neće primati nikakvu pomoć od tog čamca, ni hranu, ni spavanje. Ovi su kajaci sasvim opremljeni da čovjek zapravo i 10-tak dana može sam opstati na moru, tako da planiraju kampirati na plažama, na otocima koji im budu njihove postaje i jesti hranu koju su ponijeli sa sobom. Ray, this kind of adventure had also a big impact in your home countries in United States and Australia. Some journalists are very interested in your story.
Yes.
How do you think this Croatian bureaucracy will have an effect in United States or in Australia?
Well, it's challenging because when we first put the idea together of this expedition, we were met with a lot of excitement and a lot of positive energy from the paddle sports industry and the manufacturers. We received a lot of support from manufacturers, Kokatat, Werner, and we got sponsorship for this trip because they were excited for us and they wanted to see this achieved. So when they hear that we had to come and fight about this, it will seem unusual because in the States you can take on, and many other places around the world, you can take on these types of expeditions and adventure and not have to go through this much effort.
You have your own will and your decision is mostly up to you.
There's some safety involved, and Shane and I have done a lot of planning, and one of the frustrations with the planning portion was when I first arrived on Saturday, we went to the harbor master's office and we talked about the permit that they wanted us to acquire. We asked for a list of requirements. What do you want to see for us to get the permit? And he said, there is no real list. So we told them what we had and all the safety items that we had been working on. And he said, well, come back on Monday and present that. So we came back on Monday and we presented all of the safety items, our equipment and everything. And then their response was, no, you can't go because you didn't fulfill the requirements. And there weren't very clear requirements except for you had to be supported. But we're a self-sufficient vessel, so we don't necessarily need support. They just are trying to force us to have support. And we wanted to compromise, as Shane said, so we're looking for support. And whether we go to Italy or we find support here, we would like to still do the trip and we'd like to make everyone happy and we want to do this safely as well.
Ray se zapravo čudi jer kaže da su u Americi imali veliku potporu i proizvođača opreme za kanu i zapravo od čitave te veslačke industrije sama ova ideja je vrlo pozitivno odjeknula i u njegovoj se zapravo zemlji kada se čovjek odluči na ovako nešto ne nailazi na ovakve birokratske probleme kao kod nas. Kaže također da ih je posebno zapravo začudilo to što kada su u subotu došli tražiti dozvolu u lučkoj kapetaniji, zatražili su listu tih specifikacija koje im trebaju da odu na ovakav put. Čovjek im je rekao da te liste zapravo nema, oni su mu nabrojali što sve imaju, pa im je rečeno da dođu danas sa svime time ispred lučke kapetanije i da sve to prezentiraju čovjeku koji bude u ponedjeljak ovdje, međutim kad su došli zapravo ih ljudi forsiraju da uzmu i pratnju i jednostavno nisu im dozvolili da se udalje više od 500 metara od obale. So, Ray, soon you have to go back to the United States. How long can you wait to start this trip and how long will the trip itself last?
The trip will last 5 days and then of course one day coming back from the other side. We are looking for support to make the trip happen and I think we could leave as late as Thursday morning to make the trip and have me still fly out in the proper amount of time. So we're working diligently to work out a solution to make this work so we can make this trip happen and have some fun paddling together as opposed to fighting this and we hope to make this work and we're confident that we'll find the right solution and have a great paddling trip.
Eto, Ray kaže da je posljednji rok zapravo koji bi on mogao krenuti četvrtak ujutro, dakle ima još otprilike 2,5 dana da uspiju pobijediti hrvatsku birokraciju. Sam put bi trajao 5 dana plus 1 dan koliko je potrebno da se nekim motornim čamcem vrate na mjesto odakle su krenuli, bila to Italija ili Hrvatska. Thank you both.
No,
thank you.
Do you have something to conclude this? Something we didn't say? I think we covered.
No, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
We're looking forward to the trip and we're looking for support, so we want to make this work.
I'm hoping that you will have the trip from Croatia to Italy, and if not from Italy to Croatia, that you succeed in what you are intending to do.
No, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Eto, poštovani gledatelji, ostaje nam sada da pratimo razvoj ove priče i dalje. Hoće li pobijediti hrvatska birokracija ili dvoje mladih entuzijasta koji žele napraviti nešto lijepo i nešto specifično. I vidjet ćemo kakvu ćemo priču odaslati u svijet, priču o zapravo sporoj i tromoj i strogoj hrvatskoj birokraciji ili priču o Hrvatskoj kao zemlji avantura, zemlji turizma. Ostanite i dalje uz naš program.